What's up, y'all? I am Shawnee Sweets. You are in the sweet spot, and this time we're really in the sweet spot, okay? This is not virtual. I'm right here with the plug daughter. Yes, y'all seen her before. We were getting ready for a party. We were getting ready for...
I'm back.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the bash. She had an amazing, your performance. The turnout, we were there. Media was definitely in the building. I think I seen Coco Filipino was there. Shout out to her. Perry Paper was there. Yep. And then the plug daughter got on stage and showed out, okay? Like, definitely showed out. So, since then, how are you doing? You're been smiling and all that good stuff?
I've been good. I think that was like my best show turnout I've ever had. Like, it was a sold out event. It was like to capacity, so nobody else could come in. So I was like super excited about that turnout. Mm-hmm. I'm all nervous and sweating thinking about it, but like I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be that great, but it was great.
Yeah, it was. Everything was. I seen it on Instagram, like the hype when everybody was, sharing the photos, sharing the videos, like the promos, the interviews that you did before. Yeah, hours. Like people were like, "Oh, okay," and then. You brought, not that you brought, but you really brought them out. Like, everybody was singing her songs, you guys. Everybody was just rocking in the crowd. Your mom...
she was lit.
Your mom was lit. She was so lit.
Yes.
Y'all, if you had a mom that was as lit... If you don't have a mom that gets as lit as hers, she ain't doing it right. Like, she ain't doing it right. Me and my mom, we're going to have to go and have a talk. We're going to have to go have a talk because, honestly, I love seeing it. I love seeing it.
She's over there twerking. Like, she over the railing, over the line, all on the stage. I'm like, Lord, Jesus.
I got it. But, I'm going to respect moms. You know what I'm saying? We're not even going to do that. I'm going to respect moms. You got to pay for that. If y'all not giving her no bag, you got to be there. Okay? That's how we going to rock that out.
She was trying to show them strippers out. My mom was like, let me get...
She was, y'all. I wasn't going to say that. She was right next to the strippers like, move. Excuse me.
Stole the show.
Like... Excuse me. But she was hyping them too. She was making them feel comfortable, have a good time. I seen one of your friends. She was short like me. She was lit. She was hyping her up.
Tiny definitely get lit. That's
her name's Tiny. Yeah. Shout out to Tiny.
Shout out, thanks, Mom.
Yes. We gotta definitely, the short people.
Yes.
But we big dog around here. Big sweets. You see it. You know what I'm saying? We big.
Big sweets for little people. Ain't that something?
Yeah, there you go. That's how it goes.
She 4'11", so y'all all short.
Oh, wow.
It was the heels. It was the heels.
Yeah, and I had on heels too. So, she had, we looking eye to eye. We were looking eye to eye for sure. So, I see you walked in here with your son.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know you had a baby.
Yeah.
He's not a baby, but...
He think he grown. He's 6 years old. This whole COVID, like virtual school and stuff like that. So since he's not like actually attending school, he's kind of like doing school all day, like on a computer or on the phone and stuff. Yeah. So I try to make sure he's on top of all of that stuff. Like
right. Yeah, so you don't play that.
Yeah, no.
She said, I don't. I don't play that. So with you, into your career and doing everything, and then COVID kind of makes him be at home, so he really sees you working and doing what you're doing. So how does he feel about it?
So my son think I'm rich. So we were in the studio last night, and I got him in a booth, and I got him in there freestyling, like just trying to get more comfortable with. I don't know. He likes music, so he likes to be in that environment. But like, we'll freestyle in a car. But I'm like, maybe there's something he might want to do for fun or something. Right. So I allow him to just have his fun and join in.
I think that's dope. And it's a whole new thing right now. Just seeing how the rappers and the R&B singers, just the industry in a whole, really embrace being a family. Really embrace, being a single mom, being a mom, just being a dad. However it's fallen, just really, really embracing that. And you see everybody kids doing something. I'm like, geez, like they're selling clothes, they're selling shoes, little girls selling lip gloss, little boys rapping, making books. Like, it's a lot of kids doing things. I'm like, this has changed a long time since selling lemonade on the corner. Right. At the end of the driveway, you got your little lemonade stand and Girl Scout cookies. Like, this is not that.
The yard sale, selling toys. And
yard sale. That was my thing. That was my thing. That was my thing. And going to the yard sales with my grandma. That was my thing. Every Saturday morning, we're getting up. Alabama girl. That's the Alabama side for me. and just going to the yard sale like, yo, what's up?
See, honestly, as a kid, I used to be so embarrassed, like going to the thrift store and stuff. But now as an adult, I'm like, I be hitting up my cousin like, girl, let's go thrift shopping today. And she's like, I'm with it.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Yes. I don't know how things have just changed so much.
Well, we should do something. You should join us on a thrifting haul.
Y'all do those?
We're about Wow. Because we love to thrift. Like it's the same.
You can find some hidden gems in the
if you know how to do what you do, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go for everything, but just go and be like, oh wow, I found. And if you know where you're going, you can find a Coach bag for $20.
Facts.
Because you know that older woman with all that money that her husband had. And, you know, she didn't want that no more or something. I don't know. But, no, seriously. Like,
they giving away Jordans and stuff. I go in there, buy them for $40. You can sell them for like $200. Like, I'll be finding some.
Yeah. I found a jersey.
Yeah, they be having vintage stuff.
I found a dope jersey. But speaking of finding hidden gems and all that, you were found right here in North Carolina.
Yep.
And your management team is from New York. Yes. Right? So you definitely he was scoping. How did y'all meet? How did that work out? Because it's a great, you know, the way you're moving, I can tell you got a great team behind you.
Thank you.
So
definitely working hard.
That's good.
I met my manager in the strip club, honestly.
Okay.
So
did you used to dance?
Yeah, I did. I used to be a dancer. You know, regular night I'm dancing and like this guy, like he's tipping me or whatever. I didn't think anything of it. And somehow he had found my Instagram page. So he sees like I'm posting like snippets of me doing like poems and music and stuff.
Right.
So he contacts me again in the strip club. He came again and he's like, hey, I want to work with you one day. And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is just strip club talk, like whatever. Gave him my number. And then he hit me up probably like a year later, like randomly. I get a random call. So I'm thinking of somebody like pranking me or like playing on my phone or something like that. So he's like, no, like this is the dude from the strip club. Like I want to work now. Okay. I want to sign you. So I was like, well, okay. So we met up at the studio and like, we just kind of went from there, like met up at the studio and I started working and like, I didn't sign the first day. Right. But, like we did work together for a little bit until like, I saw that he was serious about his craft. Right. He saw I was serious and he was like, all right, let's do it.
Okay. That's what's up. So now you've been in the game for a year, just about how does it feel? Especially after all these shows that just keep getting better and getting better.
So it feels great, but COVID has been slowing things down. Right. And it's just like, I know where I could have been without, you know, if COVID wasn't around, it definitely would have been catapulted like crazy. But despite COVID and everything going on, we've still been like you said, doing shows and just like really working and getting in places for exposure and like just getting in the right places at the right times. Right. Radio plays, stuff like that. So everything's been working out in our favor.
That's what's up. I mean, honestly, just being able to lock in with your city, because you're from Raleigh. So locking in with your city for a year straight, heavy, because I know you said before all your shows have only been in Raleigh. Yeah. You haven't even went to any other. She hasn't been to Greensboro. She hasn't been to Greenville, Charlotte, anything like that yet. But the way she's moving, your fans, your audience are going to move with you, because I've seen that. Like,
and I've been shouting out Raleigh so much. Like I put on for Raleigh so hard. So it's like, I think a lot of people in Raleigh kind of see that. And it's like, they appreciate that, I guess. And so they like coming out and like supporting me. So a lot of people at the show was like Exit 300, like they was from Exit 300. And I shout out Exit 300 all the time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But you know, just doing that right there, it shows people who you are as an artist, you know. And you've worked with other Raleigh artists or North Carolina artists as well. I seen you worked with Tusi. Yeah. How did that happen? Like, did y'all already know each other from, you know, just being in the city, or was it a music connect?
I knew a little bit of him. Like, we've exchanged words a few times. And then my manager kind of set it up. So it was a surprise to me, honestly. But my manager set it up. And then I just went ahead and I was like, all right, let's do it. Because I was super excited. Because Red Lights was just starting to go viral. And,
Red Lights is a dope record.
He was getting a lot of recognition from that. Yeah. And
so he just said that. Did you see what he just said? That he's the new Drake of the generation that's coming right now. Rappers. How do you feel? Do you think he's making a logical statement?
No, I think he's very versatile, but nobody touching Drake. So, you know, he has a good sound. His voice is definitely unique, and he is versatile. He talks about, like, he talks about a lot of different subjects in his music.
Right.
But do right and kill everything. Nobody touching Drake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, Drake has a special thing in my heart because, you know, I was a Degrassi kid.
I've never seen it.
Oh, my God. Are you freaking serious? Okay, so you guys, you have to, you guys, you have to watch Degrassi. I'm talking about 02, 03, 04 era, like that era. You have to write, like, yeah, it's like, I mean, now it might be like, yo, this is childish, but, you know, go find your inner child, you know, get you some cereal, whatever the case is, but you have to watch it because it makes you have a different respect for him. Like, he's not just Drake, baby, you're my everything, you all I ever wanted. Like, that's when he first, you know, like, was popping on the scene. He's not just that. When he had the cast on his leg and all that, like, he's really an actor and, like, really been doing it for a long time. I see parts
of it in his music videos. Like,
yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah. Like, dude. And it's like, he's not even trying. He just being silly. But he really does act. So, shout out to Drake. Tusi, shout out to you too. Yeah. But, you know, that's a heavy discussion right there. I think a lot of people's talking about right now. So,
how you feel about that?
Like, I'm a Drake girl. So, I mean, but I don't knock it. I'm not like, nah, that's not, because somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
Drake was somebody before, or somebody was somebody else before it was Drake. Diddy was Diddy before Drake was Drake. You know what I'm saying?
And Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson before Chris Brown, you know?
And they all feeling, and that they're not ever going to be that person because that's just not physically possible. But they all fall into that legend lane. That, you know, that's what I'm saying. So if he's saying that he's the next legend, everybody think that, and everybody says
feel that about yourself. Definitely.
You have to feel that. And if he's going to be, I mean, Tusi's another one that just came from the Carolinas that's really like doing his thing and stayed consistent and it popped off. So why not say that? Everybody else, you got the baby, you know what I'm saying? He feels the same way, I'm sure. He's putting on for his city just like Drake puts on for Canada. So if he's the next legend, so be it. Tusi, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or, you know, the plug daughter could definitely be the next Drake because, you know, a female can go right up in there. No, it's no problem. It's no problem. So I think that's like, it's like, oh, all right, we're going to see what we're going to see. You know, put your money where your mouth is. You got to live up to
your own expectations.
There you go. Definitely. And he got the biggest ones for himself. So who are we to...
Right.
You know, if he got that expectation for himself, who are we to put anything else on him? Like, hey, he said it, not us. It ain't no reason to be butthurt about it. So I like it. I like it a lot. So what's next for you? Who else are you going to collaborate with or work with or have you, if you can give us a little something? Last time you couldn't. I'm trying to see if you can now.
So I actually asked a girl from Texas to get on a song with me. Her name is Millie Bugs.
Oh, okay.
She, like, I love this girl so much. Like,
Millie Bugs.
She can rap. Like, she can rap her tail off.
Okay.
And, like, we've been following each other for years and years and years. And I was always in my head, like, man, this girl do, like, if I ever start doing music, I'm going to get her on the track.
Okay.
And then I started doing music. So I told my manager, like, look, we getting her on a song.
Right.
And he's like, well, who you? He checked her out. He like, oh, yeah, we can get her on a song.
Okay.
So we went ahead, sent her the song. She sent it back like 2 days later. And I believe we'll be dropping that song soon. I don't have an exact date on it yet. I have some collabs with other artists, but I don't think I can say their names yet because they're kind of big artists. So we might be saving those.
Big artists. You see, this is how you put in work. Yeah. Like, this lady right here has been doing this for a year. She's a mom. You know what I'm saying? She just went out on faith and was just like, oh, okay, you know, this is what I'm going to do. And the hustle in you and the grind in you, it shows. Like, you're dope. Like,
Thank you.
You're dope. I like that. Like, she got big names coming. So you have an album right now, or it's like an EP, just an EP? Just an EP. So that's what you're doing now? Are you working on a full album, full project, or are you just going to keep giving us bits and pieces?
So I have probably over 16 songs. Like,
okay. Oh.
I think I have well over 20 songs at this point. So the EP's already done with. I think right now we're going to focus on dropping singles and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just drop a few singles. Honestly, my manager kind of keep me in the blind sometimes, and I'll just work. So I'll just write, and we'll make songs. And then it's like, when we come to like a finishing term, then he'll kind of be like, okay, so what do you want to do?
Right.
So as of now, I'm just working and writing and just recording the music.
Okay. That is dope.
So, yeah,
that is dope.
Super excited about everything.
All right. What's your biggest goal, girl? What's your, like, in it for all? Like, what is this for you?
What is music for me?
Yeah.
Music is definitely an opportunity to get my name out there. It's an opportunity to take care of my family, especially if it goes the way that I plan on music to go.
Right.
It's an opportunity for me to open businesses because that's what I want to do. I want to invest in my father as well. My dad has a moving company.
Okay.
So,
well, go ahead and invest with the words. Go ahead and shout out his moving company.
So, Renovet Moving Company. My dad.
Renovet.
Yeah, he's he like, I don't even know how to word it, but like he is part of that company, Black owned company. So, support. I just want to, uplift my family. I'm getting like all emotional for something.
No, it's okay. So that's what the Sweet Spot is about. So we're talking real. So go ahead. If that's something that you want to do, want to invest in, it's always.
Yeah, my dad is definitely business oriented. So he knows how to make money. He knows how to I feel like if I can give my dad $1 million, he could bring me back 5.
Oh. Okay, Pops, what's up? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna, sprinkle that seed right there. For Pops, he gonna bring that $5 million back plus some more. But definitely. That's dope. So music is just that stepping stone to do so much more than what you just have going on right now.
I also wanted to invest in or start my own, maybe a nonprofit organization for disabled kids.
Okay.
I have a little brother with cerebral palsy.
Right.
And all of us we're older than him, and we've noticed there's not a lot of activities for kids that are like him.
Right. So especially, when you get older and you're, it's not like we go out, we do things, we go to clubs and stuff like that. But
so it's like looking for something for kids like him would be like something that would just make me feel great. Because sometimes he looks so miserable, he'll just be in the house on his phone and watching TV all day, and I'm like, dang, that really sucks for him.
Yeah.
So growing up with a brother that was disabled just kind of changed my outlook on things because I've never even been around anybody that was disabled until I had a little brother. So it's I became more understanding of how to deal with them and how to, just.
I grew up with somebody like that, so I get it.
It's life changing.
I get it. She was in love with me. It was it was a serious case though. I'm not even gonna say that was the exact thing that it was, but disabled in its most case. And I was a kid, and she would only we went to school together, so they would put her in a certain type of class.
Yeah.
And her name was Dana, R.I.P. because she passed away. But I was a kid, from daycare to elementary school. And if she was having an episode or just having a bad day or whatever, they would come get me out of class, at 6 years old or whatever, to go and talk to her or calm her down or whatever. She would see me in the hallway, they're leaving from lunch because they'll go to lunch before we would. And then she would, see me, and I would see her, or I make sure I let her see me.
She'd get happy.
And she'll get happy. You can just see it. She couldn't really say, she didn't talk, but you can just tell. So yeah, I was just it's just in you to want to help people like that or just wonder, what it is that would make them really, really happy. And speaking of, I don't know if you follow this girl on social media. Her name is Young Chanel.
I just seen about her today.
Yeah.
She passed away today.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't see that. So I definitely want to send love and to her family. I've been watching her for a little while, and I'm just whoa, she was diagnosed in 2019, and then that fast. If I'm not mistaken, from the pictures on Instagram, that's when it, she started transitioning.
What was it exactly?
Brain cancer.
Okay.
It was brain cancer. So shout out to Young Chanel. Beyonce sent her Ivy Park. That's how she got her, just singing Beyonce all the time. People started noticing her. She loved music. My favorite video of her is her singing 21 Savage, Not Today. Yo.
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna post it. You have to watch it. It's so cute. But R.I.P. She went home. So I seen, once they take you home, you really go home. So
no longer suffering though. So
yes,
she seemed like a sweet soul.
Beautiful soul. And she had a sister, I think a younger sister.
I saw that as well.
I want to say, oh, that little girl about to be lit. Okay, if her sister was that lit and she's about to be watching over her sister's gonna be lit. So much love and light to them. And that's just awesome. So you're going to definitely do great things for your brother.
Thank you. That's the goal.
For sure. Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Definitely going to do great things for your brother. And I want to know one more thing, because we are in the sweet spot before we get out of here with the plug daughter. What's the sweetest thing somebody has ever done for you? Somebody. I didn't say him.
Oh, that was a shot.
Right. I said somebody. I ain't going to get all up in there yet, but No, seriously.
The sweetest thing someone has ever done. Like I can't think of the sweet. I had guys or just people do a lot of sweet things for me.
Like she don't want to leave anybody out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just talk about my son then.
Okay.
So, son,
that's good.
He tells me all the time, like, even when I know I'm ugly, like walking around with my wig cap on with the cornrows.
Right.
Like, Mom, you're so beautiful. And then sometimes, like, he'll wake me up and he's like, you want me to make you breakfast? And I'm like, yeah. And he'll make me a bowl of cereal. And I just be like,
oh,
that's just so
the feels. Like, I really feel that. Oh,
right.
That's so
it's like
amazing.
the little things. Like, he's a Scorpio. So it's like,
ooh,
yeah, he's a lover boy.
He is. Mm-hmm. We're here talking about Drake, Scorpio. But yeah. You know what? I'm a Taurus. And I would probably be like, if I hung around your son, he would probably get all the ice cream. He would get all, like, everything he wants because the Scorpio men, They be giving.
He gonna be holding doors open.
They give you the run for your money. I was like, oh my God, who are you? So shout out to Scorpios. And what's his name?
Jayceon.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's the game. That's the game's son. Or that's his name.
That's his name. I didn't know that until after I had brought him home and everything. And I see it on Facebook or Instagram or something. And I look at my child's father and I'm like, really?
Dang, you gonna let me name him after the game?
I had a crush on the game. I used to think he was so fine.
See, but you didn't even know that. See, you manifested it. You couldn't really get him. Wow. But you can have his name. You can have the name. That's how it's gonna be. I mean, he's single right now, and the plug daughter, you know, you it don't take much for somebody to be like, oh.
Oh no, that was a crush back long.
Oh yeah, because he's a different person now.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna speak on him.
Yeah. But you know what? We should have known back then, but we ain't know back then. Mm-hmm. But the music is there. I'm just saying, he is who he is through his music. I mean, you gotta listen to some songs. So
I've never heard nobody say, "Hey, put on the game."
Okay, so we are in the sweet spot. I mean, that's just what it is. We get real sweet, all that good stuff. I have the plug daughter right here. This was a beautiful time, a great time, and she's gonna let everybody know where you can find her at. Go ahead.
Yes. So my social media, Instagram, you can find me at the.plug.daughter. Yeah, if you search that in on Twitter as well, you can find me. It's under like Takara Lee _. But if you type in the plug daughter, same way, you can find me as well. Yes,
plug. That's what it is, okay? Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, the plug daughter, for stepping in. You're welcome. See, we becoming family. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is just a thing. So we are in the sweetest place to be. You already know who I am. I'm your girl, Shiny Sweets. And we are out of here. Bye.